Alright, here we are in the mushroom world. Now the only way to possibly get wood in this world will be from a mine shaft, which means I'm going to need to find a cave, get wood from a mine shaft, which is already pretty rare, and then, and only then, can I progress through the game. So, let's get right into this. I started off this challenge by going around and killing a bunch of mushrooms. Normally, I would not bother these poor, innocent, adorable creatures, but I'm hungry and I need food, and they have food. So, they're on the menu. I then went around looking for a cave, and it didn't take me long at all before I found a big one. You know, I've gotta say, this is actually a pretty nice looking cave, so I have high hopes as to it having a mine shaft. Let's go. I jumped down to the cave and immediately started exploring. However, I quickly realized that I was not going to find a mine shaft on the top level, so it was time to go down. Okay. There could be a mine shaft down there, but I'm gonna make sure to explore the cave before I just... Oh my gosh, it's a mine shaft. Oh my gosh. Now we can progress through this game and beat the Ender Dragon. My luck was beginning to look very good, so I made a crafting table once I had enough wood. I made a wooden pickaxe, mined up stone, and made a pickaxe and an axe. Then I mined up even more planks before I was finally ready to get some iron. This cave was full of iron, so I mined up as much as I could possibly find, and some coal as well, before I was able to make a furnace and start smelting up my stuff. Alrighty. It is time to smelt up all of my iron and all of my food. And then I can actually start progressing because while this cave is huge, I'm still naked.
Good grief, he's naked!
But, you know, it's a huge cave. I can get a ton of resources and then I can go to the Nether. And then hopefully I can beat the game. I waited until most of my iron was done smelting before I made a shield, a bucket, and a pickaxe. Then I went around gathering up even more ores to smelt before I eventually came back for my food. After that, I made a few pieces of armor and gathered up the rest of my resources before I made my way back to the mine shaft. I was hoping to find something important, but sadly, all I found was danger. I don't like that sound. Oh my gosh! That's terrifying. Oh my gosh. Nope, I'm getting out of here. Nope. Nope. But despite my fears, I actually did not leave the mine shaft. I explored it for a while longer. This led to danger, and this led to me finding exactly one minecart chest that had a single piece of bread in it. How helpful. After that, I finally went back up to the original cave, where I was sitting pretty, one might call it. By pretty, I mean absolutely no idea what I was going to do next. So I went down into a larger, deeper cave to get more ores and hope to find a lava pool so I could get to the Nether. What in the world? How? Oh, that's weird. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright, I got the point. What the? Is this a trial chambers? Bro, why am I finding all these random things? I don't want a trial chambers. Is this a dispenser? Snowballs?
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
After the brief distraction of the trial chamber, I went back to what I was really supposed to be doing, mining up ores and looking for lava pools. I had found one earlier, but I just didn't want to make a portal there, so instead I mined up a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of gold, and then I found a lava pool at the bottom of the world. I promptly made a diamond pickaxe, turned the lava to obsidian, and started mining up all of the obsidian I possibly could. I also smelted up all of my other ores, and by the time I had collected enough obsidian, I wanted to get to the Nether already. Oh, diamonds. Let's go. After finding another mob spawner and mining up even more ores, I finally made a Nether portal and some diamond armor. Then I was finally ready to go to the Nether. When I spawned in the Nether, I was in a warped forest, which was perfect because I was going to need pearls and that's the best place to get them. Nice, I got a pearl already. It's going pretty well. As per usual, I went around the warp forest killing Endermen for their balls for my own benefit.
You're a monster!
I also traded with a piglin and I got some good items like pearls and a splash potion of fire res, which I hoped would be enough to battle all the blazes I needed. I had a few run-ins with Endermen, but for the most part, it went pretty smoothly. Once I was done with all of that, it was finally time to go search for a fortress. Nice. Now I can get out of here. Time to go find a fortress. And go look for a fortress I did. Along the way, I found a treasure bastion, which I was too afraid to go into, but too greedy to not. Which meant I was in an awkward situation for a little while before I ultimately decided to just trade away all of my gold to a different piglin who was not inside the bastion. This did not go well at all, and I was quite angry. Oh nah bro. Nah bro. Soon enough, however, I did come across a fortress, and immediately I was in danger. Okay. So I have a bit of a situation here because I'm an idiot. That was terrifying. I need to find a better spot because this one is awful. Now, I kind of just want to kill that blaze, but might be easier said than done. But no blaze rod. There it is. My destiny. I have 50 seconds of fire res. I messed that up atrociously. 1 blaze rod. I have no fire res. So here's my plan. I'm gonna do the only thing I know how to, and be an absolute and complete idiot. Maybe I could use these snowballs. Oh god. So, I think I figured out what I have to do. For one, I need to stop being an idiot. This is where I will make my nether base. I'm going to go back to the overworld. I'm gonna get more food, and then I'll figure out how to deal with the blazes. After going back to the overworld, I made wool with some of the string I got from piglins and made a bed, going to sleep before I woke up and started the slaughter. I just placed lava buckets down and basically killed and cooked a ton of mushrooms. After that, I made a couple of buckets and filled them with water, then I made a cauldron, and finally, it was time to go back to the nether with my new food and my new strategy. Alright. Well, I kind of want to break this portal. Now I can take back that obsidian, replace it, and wait until I light it again. My cauldron will go here. With the new addition of my cauldron, taking out the blazes was actually not that hard at all. I had enough food, and I had something to put myself out with when I was on fire. This ended up going pretty well, and although I did have a few mishaps and dangerous situations, I ended up getting 8 blaze rods, and then I was ready to go. Finally! Let's go beat this game! Let's craft some Eyes of Ender and see where the stronghold is. It's directly this way. Let's go. I ran around throwing Eyes of Ender and searching for the stronghold. Eventually, I was pretty sure I had found exactly where it was. Okay, so I think the stronghold is... yeah, right here. It just went straight down. So that means let's go dig straight down and beat the Ender Dragon. I hope I get the eye back too. I dug straight down, but yet I couldn't find the stronghold. In fact, I found a cave, and I found diamonds inside of that cave. And it took me a long time before I finally dug into the stronghold. Oh, finally. But once I was inside, it took me no time at all to find the portal room. Oh, wait. It's the portal. This is one of the weirdest strongholds I've ever seen. Here we go. We can now go to the end and try to defeat the Ender Dragon in this stupid mushroom world. Here we go. Alright, Ender Dragon. You against me. And you know how it is. I don't like losing. I have 3 arrows. That's really not good. Already I'm gonna have to risk my life to get on top of some of these pillars. No! No! What a cursed mushroom world.